folks, Jamaica is a culturally diverse nation, but how much does our society really embrace non-black Jamaicans? My mom was one. Comedian Gregory, a.k.a. White Yardy, and producer and director Lorna Chin join us now to share their experiences. Good morning to you both. Welcome to Smile. How are you guys?
Good morning.
All right. Lorna, tell me what are your thoughts? Because we keep saying out of many, it is our motto, out of many one people, and some people live by that and said we have the Chinese and we have the Indians and we have everyone here and we are just so loving and nice, but maybe not with everyone. Is that so?
I live in a bubble, apparently, and I didn't even know that we had this problem until maybe two and a half years ago. That's the honest to God truth.
And when you say we didn't know you had this problem, what do you mean by this problem?
I don't think it's a secret in Jamaica that I was attacked online for not being black, and it obviously took me by surprise. It was totally. I would have to say it came onto left field. I had no idea that was even an issue.
Tell us what happened, Lorna. What happened?
I was talking to one of my friends on Instagram, and I wrote KMT on it. And she's supposed to be half Jamaican. So when she calls me up on the phone, she goes, "Hey, you keep writing KMT. What does that even mean?" She and I got into it, and she said, put a poll up, ask your friends. You just made that up. And so I did a poll. And then I remember going to sleep. My husband was not home. His father was very sick, and he had left that same day. And my phone is getting I'm like, oh, it's an emergency. I have to answer my phone. And I pick up the phone. It wasn't ringing. It was Instagram going off nonstop throughout the night. And then I'm like, oh crap, I'm going viral. So, just for speaking in my native accent. And I wasn't even speaking in patois. I was speaking in English.
So people just thought you did not have the license to do that because you're not black?
Yes.
Is it that you're not black, or you're not? Were they questioning your Jamaican heritage, or were they saying you don't black? Or the two are mutually exclusive, or was it both?
I'm going to be honest. It's simply because I didn't appear to be black.
Gotcha. Wow. And so, how did that make you feel living? I mean, you're born here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, how did that make you feel? We'd hear this thing all our lives, out of many one, and all the cultures that meld to make Jamaica what it is. And here you are going through this. Does that make you question the motto and question the reality you've been living for however long?
I do not question the motto. I realize that there are multiple interpretations of the motto. And that's because if I find that you're not hostile and you're not a troll and that you're not insane, I'm going to entertain an argument, a discussion. Sorry. I love a good discussion because I like learning new perspectives because, like I said, I was living in a bubble and I didn't know that. So I met a young man. I'm not sure how old he is, I should say, but I met a gentleman and I determined that he was not crazy and that he wasn't stupid. So he and I got into an argument, and he said, the motto doesn't mean what you think it means. And I go, look, I passed high school. I placed first in social studies, not once, twice. And I'm pretty sure I know my Jamaican history very well. What do you think it means? And he said, the motto means, out of many African tribes, we are one African tribe. Oh. And therefore, I kid you not, and therefore, if you are not black, it does not apply to you. And I asked him, where did he learn this? He said he learned it in school. So Ministry of Education, you need to fix that. That's the truth.
I was today years old when I learned. That's what I mean.
Well, I still don't know that is what it means.
Wow.
Harry, what about your story, my friend? So you were born in England, and you came home, and you're back in England. So what's your story?
My story is basically what you say. My mother and father, they've been living in Jamaica for many years. And, when my mother was pregnant with me, she did make the decision to go to England or come to England to give birth because she had a miscarriage before me, and she was worried because she was at high risk of, something could go wrong. And she made the decision. And once she made the decision, 3 months later, so I was born in 1984, and in 1985, the beginning. I went back to Jamaica. Well, went to Jamaica to live until 18. So, that's my story.
Have you been given a hard time? You go like he's a Jamaican, you're not a Jamaican, and kind of fool.
Listen, man.
Talk and ray. Have you been?
I'm gonna be real with you. You see this whole situation. It's cause country me grow, so St. Elizabeth me grow, Black River, and country me know have a different way of life to like Kingston and probably even Montego Bay more as well, because that's the major cities. In a country life, it's very different, Nobody, when me there at Jamaica I live, at no point in my life, nobody made me feel different. Me never stand out. Nobody treated me give me no special treatment because of how me look or my skin complexion. When I go to school, at times when beating, I go on to school, So teachers beat me same way as them not look at me and say, we not go beat him time red and him easy. Them not do them something that them beat me same way, discipline me the same way. So my life upbringing is the same like any Jamaican child growing up from the 80s, go all the way up to the 2000s. And that's my life. I only realize certain things or come across certain words and situations when I left Jamaica. That's when we start to realize there's an issue with you being yourself.
Where was the issue? When you went to the UK, or was it with Jamaicans?
No, man, UK. So
in the UK, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So majority of the issues that I have encountered is always from people who born outside of Jamaica.
Gotcha.
But they might. I'm not gonna say them not Jamaican. I'm saying maybe them great grandparents are Jamaican or somewhere down the line.
Jamaican heritage.
And not sometimes not even Jamaican heritage. Them just have some Caribbean roots somewhere, or sometimes them not have none of that. Mm-hmm. But it's just them not like to see it. That's what it is.
And what are they trying to tell you? That because you're light skinned and you don't live there?
Yeah, you cannot be Jamaican. Right. You can't. No, that is the thing. And what I go back to say is that in Jamaica, we not see that. That's not you grew up in the area, the community, everybody know each other. We all one people. You understand? We all treated the same. Like I did a podcast recently where I was discussing racism, and I was saying, like, me personally didn't even know about racism. Even the word itself, me never know about it until I come to England. And people will say, yeah, but because you're white. No, but I'm just saying it's not something that is a focal point in Jamaica where we learn about this and you see it doesn't happen. Yes, I know in certain places, that's why I say country, and in the city it's kind of different. Yeah. Because in the city, I know that them say, businesses will hire people based on them complexions and stuff like that.
Classism and colorism.
Class. In a country, we all one, man. We all one.
Lorna, how much does this bother you, if it bothers you at all? I mean, I said earlier, and Sim knows, my mother is a high-color Jamaican.
Lily white.
I'm tired for people tell me, I never know you're so brown. Sometimes I have to take off my shoes and ear, and everybody say, no, man, you need to go to the beach, man.
But you do.
You hear it?
Sorry.
You're too white. Does it bother? Because it doesn't bother me. When them say that, I say, I don't know Mr. Brown. I don't know. I have to ask my mother or my father. I don't know. I'm not paying myself.
No, it actually doesn't bother me at all. I've never experienced this in Jamaica, ever. So what happened was, like I said, completely out of left field. So if I don't see myself like that, you can call me anything you want. I'm just not going to identify with that.
Harry, do they have a problem with your moniker? Is white yardie an issue for them too? Because some people feel like Jamaicans don't have light skin color people. Like when they see like white people coming out of Jamaica, they're like, oh my gosh, white people live there?
I mean, some people have questioned the name, very few. And let me be very clear. It's a very minority set of people, a very small. It's not like a big group of people. Because if it was, I wouldn't be as successful as I am today and doing what I'm doing. You understand what I mean? But you have to understand, and this is what I talk about this in my comedy as well, is that if you're from Jamaican culture, people give you a name based on how you look and your appearance.
That's right.
How me get the name White Yardie was given to me. I know me come up with the name. Them see me, them say, yo, where you come from? Jamaica. Oh, he's a Yardie. Yeah, man. But you're white. You're White Yardie. That's it. Simple as that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for sharing your stories this morning. Yeah, and it is still around. As I said, I get it regularly, but I'm good with it.
Proud Jamaican through and through, you both are, though. And from you open your mouth, Harry, we know exactly where you come from.
Yeah,
Not only do we know, we know say it's not town.
I'm talking better these days. Worse, I used to chat worse than
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Patwa, rich and nice. We love that for you. Thank you so much to the both of you. We proudly claim you as our own. Motto means what the motto means. It means that several people came here, settled here, lived here, and they all make us the beautiful nation that we are. So thank you, Lorna Chin, producer and director, and comedian Harry Gregory, a.k.a. White Yardie. Finished?
I guess me is the brown yard is still to come on the other side of the break. The gold winning festival piece, folks. Stay with us, please. Soon come. The brown yard.